Hello everyone, Gigs here once again for another Constantiam base tour, and today I am taking you around not this abandoned village, but the base is next to the abandoned village, but a base that is not so much elaborate in builds, but is elaborate in farms. And this build was established in around about October 2016. And what I love about the space, and again, it's not because it's got elaborate builds, what I love about the space is it really shows off the true survival spirit. And that is getting on a server, getting yourself organized, grinding like all hell to get really good gear. And that includes a heap of AFK fishing, setting up all the bits and pieces you need in order to support yourself getting good god gear. That later on, yeah, you can dupe. But initially, and especially back, then we didn't have all the dupes. And everyone who logged on in 2016 had to grind away for all their gear. We were lucky enough to have a dupe when it was 1.12 came out. We had a dupe for a couple of hours that then disappeared, and then in Christmas of, you think, was it Christmas 2016 we had a better dupe. The best dupe, of course, was the donkey dupe that came along in early 2017. But other than those, the stuff we had to dupe, we had to grind for. There weren't all these kits floating around spawn and floating around the server. We had to make it ourselves. So this base, for me, just really shows what people can do as a grinding base when they first start off on a server without constantly asking for help and begging at spawn. So with that in mind, let's have a squiz at this base. I don't know the base name. It wasn't given to me, and I haven't been able to find it out before recording this video. However, there were 3 basemates. I don't know all the basemates' names. I haven't seen any signs that give me a name or the third name of the person that was here. I know that one of the basemates, the Troll 2001, continues to play on Constantiam and is quite a big part of the Constantiam community. And then there's a couple of others. One went off to college, one went off to play on 2B. So let's have a squiz at this place, which is more than just this village. So we have a little bit to look over here and quite a bit to look over there. But first of all, I'm just going to take you over to where this little squiggly pillar of dirt is, and then we'll come back over this way towards the village. So this is, oops, jumped over there. So this is essentially the slime farm. There's not much to it, and again, we're talking about a starter base, but no doubt it was probably quite effective. Back in 2016, mob spawning was a little bit better than what it is currently. And this is probably enough to get them enough slime to do what they needed to do to start their base off. So pretty straightforward. Nice flat surface here. Got a bit of a roof on there. In the middle, you've got an iron golem. Slimes will spawn, come towards the iron golem, splat into here, go against the lava blade, and presto, die. Slime balls in there and into there. So fairly straightforward as far as a slime farm's concerned. And I'm guessing that the little wiggly tower of dirt was where they AFK'd. Yeah, I'm guessing they AFK'd up there and the slime spawned down there, and that kept them safe from mobs. Imagine I wonder if you got other mobs, probably got other mobs spawning in here as well. So you may have had a mixture of mobs disappear down into there. I don't know whether or not other mobs chase iron golems. Not sure. But anyway, this is the slime farm. And look, I know this is really basic. I promise you it gets better from here. We have something else to take a look at that is just pretty super. Let's plonk ourselves all the way over here. Through the village. Oops, a little bit of jump back there. A lot of jump back there, that's okay. Server's lagging a little bit today. We're at 10 TPS, I think. What do we have here? Home of Chow the cow. So Chow is... I'm going to have to double check the sign over there for the full name. But Chow is one of the basemates. Obviously, probably the first home. Quite a bit of fish in here. We did some fishing over this side. Rotten flesh and sugarcane, and that is for the villager breeder, I would imagine. Again, I imagine this is early on gear. Golden boots and bits and pieces. So let's head on. A bit of a chorus plant here at some point in time. Oh, there's another village over there. Am I missing something that I didn't see over there? Is that just a tree partially rendered in over here? I think it's just a tree. Yeah, it's just a tree partially rendered in. Just need to double check. I miss things at bases all the time because they're just out of render distance. So you can see that they've planted a few trees over here. This is actually their tree farm, which is quite a cool design. I've never seen it before. It's a little bit of a swirly round, but basically what it means is that they've got the cobblestone up the top there, the cobblestone slabs, which stop the trees turning into those great big oak trees over there. So they just stay the small ones, and you can just go along here and just chop all the trees. That's simple. And you just keep going round and round and round the circle till you've chopped them all. So I think it's kind of cool. It's almost like a maze style thing, going in there to chop all the trees. So I think it's quite clever. Not something I've ever seen before. Cute little cactus in the pot plants. Clever little spot to hide away the enchanting table. Cake. All the cows. Ooh, only one sheepy. Ooh, what's this? What is this? I wonder if this was a chicken farm at some point. Might have been a chicken farm. Would make sense. Your cows, your sheep, and your chickens, I think. Maybe. Ooh, what have we got here? A duper? A rail duper? I suppose it could have been a carpet duper. Lots of rails. Oh, it's doing multiple different types of rails at once. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, lots and lots of rails there. Oh, the Stewie map up. What do we have here? Troll 2001 was here. Hashtag Chow is a cow, Chow the cow. And here we've got all the sugarcane. Now all the sugarcane and the zombie flesh that they had was well needed, and you're about to see why as we take a look at the villager super breeder. And look at the love hearts going. They're still happy little chappies making more babies. Oh, look at them all. There is just, oops, heaps of them. Missing part of your mushroom. I think, can I get in down here where this ladder is? Oops. Yes. Do I jump up against it? Ooh, yep. That is clever. Look at them all, more cake. There's just heaps of them. Look at all those nitwits. You're all useless. Useless. It's all the villagers. A ton of them. There's a villager in there with all the carrots. Lots and lots of carrots. What do we have? NP farmer. Silk Touch and book. XP bottles, 7 emeralds. Microaffinity, punch 2, lure 2. Well, punch 2 would have been good for. Oh, you can actually head on into here. I won't do that because I'm worried I'll get stuck. I don't want to ruin the farm. So I'm guessing the babies fall down and past the trapdoors and go off to be bred, maybe? Oh, not bred, to be sorted. I'm guessing. That may be where they come up here and either get sent off somewhere else or get dropped down onto here. Not sure. Oh, hello. Are these guys stuck in here? Oh no, here's a cartographer. I don't know how this works. Maybe Troll will let us know in the comments section as to how they worked all of this out. But like, this is just an amazing amount of villages. This guy's stuck in here. Is he good trades? He's not hideous, but I've seen better. Interesting. But yeah, what a breeder. Like, just, and look at the amount of villages that are stuck in these little posies here. Heaps of them. All squished in there together. Amazing. Let's have a little bit of a... So they head on down to here. Oops, here goes one. Then they pop on up here. Then head on along here. Yep, and then into here. And then come along and sit into one of these posies. Oh, hello. Very cool. So imagine with these fence gates here that they were planning on taking it all the way around. This is just an amazing breeder. Very cool. Okay, so now we're going to head over to the other area. I think this tunnel connects it all the way down there, but I have something I want to show off on the way that I don't think the tunnel connects to. That's where these flamey things are. So we'll head on down this way and have a bit of a squiz. And again, I'm going to need an explanation from Troll because there are hoppers everywhere. Just like random hoppers. Dirt in that one. One dirt in that one. Cobblestone in that one. Like, I don't know what they would have been for. It's a bit... One dirt. So I don't know. I don't know what it's all about. I thought maybe this part was a villager breeder initially, maybe. But even then, when I look inside of here, oops, there's only one villager in there. So I don't know. It's a bit odd. Oh, hang on. What do we have down here? Oh, maybe this explains it all. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Let's have a look. Head all the way down here. It explains nothing. It explains nothing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confuddled. Yep. No, Troll, you're going to have to explain yourself, buddy, because I don't know. That's just interesting. A very strange event indeed. Let's head back up on here. Or maybe someone else will know. Maybe we won't need Troll to answer the question. Maybe someone else will know exactly what all these hoppers are about. So let's head over here. You can see the beacon over there. I'm hoping this is all lit up well enough that I'm not going to have issues with mobs over here. So again, you know, it's not a pretty base. It's a functional base, but it's done what they needed it to do. A bit of a brewing station set up here. Very, very basic. That was their original armor and bits and pieces heading on out here, or whether or not this is just from killing mobs. Who knows? So over here we have, oops, bit of a drop there. So Chowder M2 was the other basemate's name that we know of, and obviously Troll 2001. And this is their iron farm. It's just a stock standard little iron farm. You've got your golems spawning either up here and here, and then dropping down to a lava blade to their death, and a nice collection of iron and poppies. So it's working very well. Got all the villagers squished into a pod on that side there, and none on the other sides. So pretty basic, but working. You don't, I mean, in reality, unless you're going to build in iron, you don't need that much iron. So something as basic and straightforward as this is all you need for a basic starter base. So this is their auto carrot farm. Nothing in there. We've got a heap of carrots in there. So what I imagine is that if we free cam up, we should have farmers and carrot plots throughout each of these cells. Except for up here, where there is no carrots and no villager. Down here we have a zombie with a carrot. I don't think you're supposed to be in here, buddy. And I'm guessing you killed the poor villager that was in here. And he will remain in here because he's holding a carrot, so he won't despawn. But I imagine that once upon a time there was a villager in here, and he managed to spawn in here. There must have been something that allowed them to spawn. I don't know what that would have been. Oh, I wonder if the farmer accidentally made these spots here that allowed him, because he would spawn on there. Potentially if the light level was low enough. Oops, we've still got a farmer here. So he's busy doing his farming. Doesn't look like he's got any issues with normal blocks in here. Well, he's got a little bit of farming to do there. Not really sure how these work. Oh. How does that... Has that got to do with the pressure plate or something? Oh yeah, and there's hoppers underneath that collect those carrots when they pop back up. I don't know how that works. I've never seen these before. Well, that's kind of cool. Hey, come back and replant. Yes, thank you very much. Oops, and we don't seem to have a villager in here either. I would say the zombie that killed him didn't pick anything up and therefore has despawned. So that's a little bit sad. We need to get some more villagers into there. But I suppose this is an abandoned base now, so you don't really need it. Interesting setup. do need to find out about those pressure plates and things as to why the carrots pop out of the ground like that. Very interesting. I wonder if it's light levels, that it's not enough light in the middle, so when he plants it, it pops back out again. I don't know. I don't know. Need to find out. So we have some signs here. Now these colourful signs and that little gobbledygook stuff, I think that was an early... Oh, actually, there you go. We've got a sign here. It was October 2018 you were able to do that. Well, I thought it was patched by then, but maybe not. The troll was here in October 2016, October 2018, Christmas Day 2018, and just recently, a few days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, he was here as well. I'm surprised. So he's obviously surprised that this base is still up and running, which is quite good for an early 2000, well, a late 2016 base. Very cool. We've got lots and lots of chests here, books to make god sets, unenchanted stuff waiting for the books to go onto it. Quite a lot of books in here. But all this gear is gone. It would have been taken when they left the base. Yeah. Now, if you remember one of my previous videos where we showed off, I can't remember the name of the base now, it's gone from my head. The one that was on a mushroom island. Now you're going to have to watch all my videos to see it. There were Troll was at that base doing duping there, so a lot of his kits were duped there. So I would imagine that they originated from here. What else do we have in here? Now this is the fruits of their AFK fishing. Heaps and heaps of books, fishing rods, bows, saddles, heaps and heaps of stuff. It is just incredible. And then if we have a look here, got some raw fish, and this is where, yep, all the cooked fish from the furnace. It's probably run out of fuel, yep, which is why it stopped, but more than enough fish to feed someone for a while. It's just all bits and pieces of junk, more enchanted books. Just heaps of them. Now, if you think that all these chests is a lot of fishing stuff, you ain't seen nothing yet. So this is Troll's little fishing area where he would have done his AFK fishing. Got a hopper here and a standard chest. Now that chest is empty. However, get ready for it. I'm gonna drop down here and keep on going even though we got beyond that there. And look, that chest comes all the way down here. Now, where is it filled up to? So it's still got fish in there, still got stuff in there, still got stuff in there, and there, and there. How far can I reach up? Even there. Let's go up here. So it goes all the way up there, and then if we go and take a look down here, it actually, I don't want to fall off, it actually goes all the way down to bedrock. So there is all these chests all the way 100% full of fishing stuff. And then, well, that was empty. But then you have even more over here, as they did do some sorting. And you've got all these books here. You've got more stuff over here. It is just incredible the amount of stuff from fishing that is in all these chests. It is just, look at all the fish, the puffer fish, name tags. It's just, I don't even know how they managed to sort this stuff out. It would have driven me crazy. Saddles galore. You got enough saddles to, you know, clothe all the horses on the server, I think, just from this one set. And again, you know, it just keeps on going up and up and up. All the chests full of AFK fishing stuff. You know, it would have been so easy to make god sets from all of this fishing books. It's just incredible. So we just have one last area to go up and check out, and that's up these stairs. I really like what they did with these stairs. The cobblestone full blocks mixed with the stone half slabs. It gives it a really nice effect, while still being really functional as stairs. So what do we have here? I'll have to be so careful reading signs. So up here we've got quite a big carrot farm. I wonder whether or not this was initially to start the breeding process off, or whether or not it was utilised for all the trading with the villagers over there. Although I imagine that automated carrot farm, when it had all its farmers in it, was more than enough to keep them busy. Good old endstone and chorus plants. And then this neat little platform up here. So I don't know whether or not they planned on doing some actual base building and then decided to move on. Now my understanding was that Troll, and I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, Troll was invited to base with Morbid Rain and Barren Dome, so that's why he left this base. One of the base mates went off to play on 2B, and the other one went off to university. So they all got kind of busy with other projects, and therefore this base basically was abandoned, and they didn't do anything more than what they've done currently. But I still think that this is a really cool base, because as I said before, the concept of people actually coming onto a server and grinding and building these great big farms in order to start off in a survival anarchy server is, to me, the best thing ever, because it really shows off their true survival skills. And these guys have done an amazing job. Like, there is no way that anyone visiting this base couldn't walk away with multiple sets of god gear. It's quite incredible. But anyway, oops, see the back of me. Anyway, that is all I've got to show off at this base. Thank you so much for joining me on this little tour around Troll & Co.'s base. Thank you so much to Troll himself for allowing me to come and see this. It's been a pleasure to take a look at this base, and I really am grateful to anyone who lets me come and have a look around their bases, because I really do enjoy seeing what other people are creative and come up with. So if you like this base tour and you would like to see more of them, please leave a like on my video and please subscribe. I don't normally physically ask for this, I normally just pop it up on the screen, but I would really appreciate the support on the videos. Okay, that's done. I'm heading off. Thank you very much for watching. You have a great day.